A very warm welcome, everyone. Happy International Day of Forests. When we talk about forests, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? I'm sure it is the Amazonian rainforest. But what if I tell you that is not the biggest forest on earth? The biggest forest on earth is the boreal forest found in the Siberian region, which is called as taiga. It is the single largest concentration of trees on earth. The equatorial rainforests only come second to it. Now, when we talk about forests, the main thing that we associate them is with releasing oxygen. Trees undergo photosynthesis, and in this process, they release oxygen. Now, with this, I have two facts for you. First of all, when we talk about trees in the forests as a source of oxygen, my question to you is, are you aware what is the actual percentage of oxygen being pumped out by the trees? Are these rainforests the biggest source of the atmospheric oxygen, or is there something else? Well, if you would have been able to guess, let me add value to that. We are all aware that there are microscopic plant animals present in our oceans called phytoplanktons. According to multiple researchers, these phytoplanktons contribute as much as 50% to 85% of the oxygen present on Earth. It was a food for thought for you. There is another latest research which actually talks about these trees and the ratio of absorbing carbon dioxide. Now, under normal circumstances, trees undergo photosynthesis, they absorb carbon dioxide and they pump out oxygen. But right now, the atmosphere is stressed. What do we mean by stressed atmosphere? Higher concentration of carbon dioxide within the atmosphere makes these trees and forests stressed. And as per latest researches, what has been found out that these tropical rainforests, they are actually pumping out more carbon dioxide than absorbing. This process is called photorespiration. In the process of photorespiration, plants actually absorb oxygen and pump out carbon dioxide. And therefore, as per this research, most of the rainforests present in the tropical areas are highly stressed and they are undergoing photorespiration at a very high rate, which is why they are actually pumping out a lot of carbon dioxide. Since we are talking about forests, let's discuss some important statistics. The Forest Survey of India publishes the State of Forest Report, and the latest report has been published way back in 2021. Anyway, since this is the latest data, let's discuss the few important statistics that we must remember. First of all, like I mentioned, the biggest forests are found in Siberia. The total area is more than 8,00,000 hectares. The Amazonian rainforests only come second to that. When we talk about the percentage of forest cover on India, let's analyze the data of 2020 first. In 2020, the total forest cover of India was found in 24.3% of the area. However, when we come to the latest data, in 2021, this forest cover as a percentage of the entire country, it fell down to 21.7%. So when we talk about the change between 2020 and 2021, we actually find that the forests have actually shrunken. When we talk about forests in India, a special reference must be made to the northeastern states, because besides Madhya Pradesh, the maximum forest cover is found in the northeastern states. Within the northeastern states, Arunachal Pradesh has the maximum forest cover. However, the point that I want to highlight over here is the actual reduction in forest cover is growing rampantly in the northeastern states. For example, right from, you can say, 2019 to 2021, within this span of time, Arunachal Pradesh lost more than 250 square kilometers of forest. Similarly, Manipur lost on almost 250 square kilometers of forest as well. Similarly, Mizoram and Nagaland, they also lost a considerable share of forests. When we talk about the states which have the maximum forest cover area wise, number one is Madhya Pradesh, followed by Arunachal Pradesh, then number three is Chhattisgarh, then Odisha and Maharashtra. When we talk about the percentage of forest cover as a percent of the total area of a state, Mizoram ranks number one. 84.3% of Mizoram is forest. Similarly, Arunachal Pradesh almost 80%, Meghalaya 76, Manipur 74.3, Nagaland almost 74%. Besides this, let's analyze the forest cover of our major mega cities. When we talk about the actual forest present in our mega cities, Delhi ranks number one. There are almost 200 square kilometers of forest present in Delhi itself. But when we talk about as a share of forests, as a percentage of the total area, Hyderabad beats Delhi. The percentage of forest cover in Hyderabad is almost 13%, little higher than that of Delhi. It is clearly visible that in Hyderabad we have seen a rapid jump of forest cover. In the decade of 2011 to 2021, the rate of growth of forest cover in Hyderabad was almost 150%. Coming to a few more important statistics, when we talk about forests, mangroves also play a great role. Definitely the maximum mangrove cover is found in West Bengal, the Sundarbans. But the second state where we find the maximum mangroves is Gujarat. However, we have found that Gujarat has lost almost 2 square kilometers of mangroves between the period 2019 to 2021. Within the same period, Odisha gained 8 square kilometers of mangrove forests, which is a very good development. Coming to one last data. Now this chart again has been published in the report talking about the decade 2010 to 2020. Within this decade, India actually observed a net gain of forest cover, right, as a share of total land mass. But nevertheless, when we talk about the present situation, the present percentage of forest cover of India as a total percentage of the land mass is 21.71%. That is all for this topic. Stay tuned for further information.